Few cities in the world hold as much historical, religious and cultural significance as Jerusalem. This ancient city, perched on the Judean hills, has been a focal point of human civilization for millennia. Sacred to Jews, Christians and Muslims alike, this ancient city has witnessed thousands of years of conquests, destruction and rebirth. Each stone in its walls tells a story of faith, conflict and resilience. Today, let's explore the entire history of Jerusalem, in a nutshell. From its earliest days to the modern era, we'll uncover the layers of history that make this city so unique. Our journey begins over 5,000 years ago, in the early Bronze Age. This was a time when the first human settlements began to take shape in the region. The area that is now Jerusalem was first settled by the Canaanites around 3000 BCE. These early inhabitants laid the foundations for what would become one of the most contested cities in history. It was a small but strategic city, located on trade routes connecting Egypt and Mesopotamia. This prime location made it a valuable prize for emerging empires. Around 1000 BCE, the city was captured by King David, who made it the capital of his kingdom. This marked the beginning of Jerusalem's central role in Jewish history. His son King Solomon built the first temple, a magnificent structure that became the spiritual center of Judaism. The temple stood as a symbol of Jewish faith and identity, but this golden era didn't last forever. The city faced numerous challenges and invasions over the centuries. In 586 BCE, the Babylonian king Nebuchadnezzar destroyed the first temple and exiled the Jewish people to Babylon. This was a devastating blow to the Jewish community, but hope was restored in 538 BCE when the Persian Empire, led by Cyrus the Great, allowed the Jews to return and rebuild the temple. This became the Second Temple. This period marked a new chapter in Jerusalem's history. Jerusalem then changed hands several times. Each new ruler left their mark on the city, adding to its rich tapestry of history. The Greeks, under Alexander the Great, took control in 332 BCE. They introduced Hellenistic culture, which influenced the city's architecture and way of life. Later, in 63 BCE, the Romans arrived, bringing both prosperity and conflict. Their rule saw the construction of grand buildings and infrastructure, but also significant strife. During this time, Jesus of Nazareth preached in Jerusalem, and his crucifixion around 30 CE made the city central to Christianity. The Church of the Holy Sepulchre stands as a testament to this pivotal moment. In 70 CE, the Romans crushed a Jewish revolt and destroyed the Second Temple, leaving only the Western Wall. This wall remains a sacred site for Jews around the world. Over the next centuries, the city saw Christian rule under the Byzantine Empire, but in 637 CE, Muslim armies led by Caliph Umar conquered Jerusalem and built the Dome of the Rock, one of Islam's holiest sites. This period marked the beginning of Islamic influence in the city. In 1099, the Christian Crusaders captured Jerusalem, massacring many of its inhabitants. Their rule was marked by intense religious fervor and conflict. Muslim leader Saladin reclaimed the city in 1187, restoring Islamic rule. His leadership brought a period of relative peace and stability. The Ottomans later took over in 1517 and ruled for 4 centuries, developing much of what we see in the Old City today. Their architectural and cultural contributions are still evident. In 1917, the British captured Jerusalem from the Ottomans. This marked the beginning of a new era, with the city under British mandate. After World War II, tensions between Jews and Arabs escalated. The city became a flashpoint for conflict as both groups sought control. In 1948, Israel declared independence, leading to a war where Jerusalem was divided between Israel and Jordan. This division created a city of contrasts with different areas under different administrations. In 1967, Israel gained control of the entire city during the Six-Day War. This reunification brought new challenges and opportunities for the city's residents. Today, Jerusalem remains at the heart of religious devotion, political struggles, and cultural heritage. It is a city where ancient traditions meet modern life. It is a city of faith, conflict, and resilience, one that has stood the test of time for over 5,000 years. Its story is far from over, as it continues to be a beacon of hope and a symbol of enduring human spirit. And that's the entire history of Jerusalem, in a nutshell. From its ancient beginnings to its modern-day significance, Jerusalem remains a city like no other. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments which historical city I should cover next. Your support helps us bring more fascinating stories from history to life.